Today we are talking about the pancreas, insulin, and how to take control over your blood sugars. From my perspective, of course, no medical advice. First, you must know that the pancreas is just a child of the intestines. This is where it stems from during our embryo stage. So when you cleanse the gut as a whole, you cleanse the pancreas and gallbladder and liver. Now, if we look at type 1, they say that it's because it does not produce enough insulin. In type 2, you can't utilize what the body is producing. Now, you want to look at the two parts of the pancreas, the exocrine, exo meaning external. So the way I look at it is outside of the body, the physical damage. Then you have the endocrine part, which is endo, is inside. When I think of inside, I think of emotions, that inner work, that shadow work. So it's more on the nerves and the hormones. The exocrine part of the pancreas releases the digestive juices that go into the intestines and further break down your food. The endocrine deals with the hormones like insulin and glucagon or glucose. Now, type 1 to me is the physical damage coming from the lack of lymphatic drainage to the pancreas. You see, the pancreas, just like every other organ, has the lymphatic vessels and lymph nodes in order to drain it. And this carries waste, cellular waste that can burn you up if it is left in too long. And when it is burning up the function of that organ. It can also burn up nerves. Too, in my eyes, is more of an emotional and nerve problem. Because the pancreas, just like every other organ, need the nerves to function. And the nerves, like the autonomic nervous system and the central nervous system, is what helps keep everything on, running, and communicating with everything else. So for things like type 1, we need to drain out this pancreas. And one of the main ways that it is drained is by dumping it into the colon, the transverse colon to be exact. So this is where herbs like our gut cleanser formula comes in. It detoxes the organs and the glands like the pancreas, the gallbladder, the liver, with things like cascara sagrada. Type 2 is going to be a nerve and hormone problem, or what I like to say, it started off as an emotional problem. And a lot of people started when they were younger and now into their adulthood emotionally eat when they're stressed, eat when they're really sad, and etc. So with this, you can also use the bitters and the laxatives like in the type 1, but you also want to target the nerves. And this is where our adrenal support comes in, because this is going to help you regulate that parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. Sticking to fruit is a must because you don't need insulin.